Hin here again. In the last video, I talked about the 2 tips I was given when I went to Nationals 2 years ago. They also gave me a longer term tip that I still haven't fully corrected yet. It's gonna take some time, but it's more of a mobility issue that I'm trying to work on. Specifically the hips. I have super tight hips, and it'll make my lifting better, my snatch better, and I'll show you how that works and why. So, the issue was when I snatch, my feet are really narrow. So when I squat with really narrow feet, so kind of like this, whereas ideally I should be like this, right? So let me show you my snatch, you'll see. So that wasn't that bad, but as the weight gets heavier, I tend to actually move my feet in or not move my feet at all, whereas you want to be moving your feet out, right? So why does that matter? Because if you imagine getting into a squat, if your feet are too narrow and they're in the way, then your hips can't fit through the hole, right? So imagine if you now widen your feet, now my hips can fit right through into the middle. You're more stable, you can get lower. See, this is all this extra distance I could decrease, and that's just more weight that I could lift, right? So wider stance allows your hips to fit through and essentially lift more weight. So that's what I've been working on. I still need to work on, but that's what these mobility drills I've been doing are designed to help. So these are the ones I've been doing. So I get this band around me. Now I believe it's called the frog. Now you just want to keep your heels on the ground in the back. And this band just really heightens the intensity. Okay, you're gonna get into kind of like a child's pose, but you're just gonna sit back and just feel the stretch in your hips. And it's tight. It's really tight. Rest and repeat. Okay, so the next one, that was number 1. Number 2, if you cross your legs, but you put one leg over the knee. Yeah, well, I mean, you can already feel it. You can already see how inflexible I am with my hips. So someone who's super flexible could have your knee all the way down here, probably even touching your foot. Not me though. Okay, so I don't even have to put pressure and I already feel it, but if you want to add a bit more pressure, just press it right down and I can feel it there. Okay, so just hold that 30 seconds. All right, switch legs. My right side just as bad. And I kind of hurt my ankle. All right. Okay, so there's more hip mobility drills you can do. There's plenty on the internet, but there's one more I'm gonna do. That's more so for the hamstrings. I feel I'm really tight there, so it can only help. So I bought this band. You can get it on Amazon. Basically, it just helps you do the splits. And so, oh yeah, and it's super tight here. So I love this thing. That's it. If you have any other exercises that you would recommend, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for checking this out. See you in the next video. Thanks guys for tuning in. If you didn't know, I run a company called Sidekick where we develop muscle relief tools such as this Echo muscle reliever. You can check it all out in the link below if you need some recovery and muscle relief. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.